Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Look, the person who keeps trying to force their friendship on you is a sick, toxic, manipulative individual that you should cut off. Let's talk about it. Friendships are supposed to happen normally and naturally, and they should not be forced. Everybody at some point in time has unknowingly forced themselves onto another person, trying to be their friend, trying to get in with certain people. But once you realized that that wasn't the way to go about it, I'm sure you realized that that wasn't right and you found other ways about being friends with people. It's not good to try to force your friendship on other people because it could become sick, it could become toxic, it could become manipulative. And I'm not talking about somebody that's just trying to be your friend. All right, there are people out there that are genuine and you just may not have time for them. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about somebody that is a good person. We're not talking about someone that you just may not click with because not everybody clicks with each other. That's why they call it a click in the first place. You got to click in and you gotta fit in. All right. Everybody at some point was trying to click with people. All right. You may have been trying to click so hard with them that it may not have worked. It may have been awkward. It may have been weird. And that's okay. Don't feel bad about that. You're not a bad person for that. But what we're talking about is people who are trying to use other people, who are trying to force themselves into your life because they see some potential gain. That's when it becomes sick. That's when it becomes toxic. That's when it becomes manipulative. And if you don't have that spirit in you and you were just trying to be a genuine friend with somebody, or you may have liked the person, it ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. It's okay to like people and them not like you back. That's life. We all have to get over that at some point, sometime or another. But when a person is trying to literally force themselves into your life, like I'm talking about those people where you can't even get to where you're going without them people trying to implant themselves into your reality. I'm talking about people who are trying to get close to you. I'm talking about people trying to get close to you for a benefit. They see you as a benefit. They see that if they can get close to you, then other people will want to get close to them. They see that if they can get close to you, then they could you, use your friendship to try to get perks off of being seen with you, talking to you, because unfortunately, manipulative people, they on to some stuff. They got a whole nother separate game, a whole nother separate agenda, a whole nother separate mindset on how they view human relations. It's like chess to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you know what, it is something wrong with that, but there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe they maybe they should put themselves in a corporate world. But the thing is, they may end up like a P Diddy. They may end up, and I ain't talking about the parties. I'm talking about they may end up like a P Diddy to where they end up like doing some harm to someone and getting people out of here because they see it as chess. And it's just the way some people's minds are wired. It's like I get close to you, I destroy you, I could become you kind of thing. I get close to you, I destroy you, I could get all the benefits that you had and steal all your friends kind of thing. Like people, and this blows my mind. People will get with you, get around the friends you do have, try to be better than you to the friends that you already had, people that they ain't even know before they got around you. That's why I said people will try to get close to you. They'll try to get close to you for their benefit. It's like some people, maybe they just want to destroy your life. All right. Maybe they want to take over your life. All right. Maybe these people are sociopathic. All right. Some people are sick. That's why I said sick. All right, some people not like they need like sick like they need help. All right, some people are sick and they need help. Some people will literally force themselves into your life to take over your life to try to become you. You see it in movies all the time. All right, the person, and they show it in movies all the time. The person will be at work, or the person will be studying, or the person will be taking care of some business, and they'll see the person hanging out in their social circle, and now this person is dressing like them. This person done went and got, this person was a brunette, now they a blonde. This person was a redhead, now they a brunette. This person had they had the Mary J. Blige style, now they got your style. Or maybe they had straight hair and you have braids, and now they got the same style of braids. People will literally try to insert themselves into your life to become you and take over your life. All right, like, and they're very charming and manipulative. All right, this person might even be chilling with your grandma. All right, like this person will try. So and so is so nice, but the thing is, a lot of good people sometimes they're naive. All right, but the thing about us, we're past that. No more naivete, if you ask me today. All right, no more naive, no more being naive. All right, we tell you straight up, flat out, no. All right, when people are trying to force themselves into your life, it's got to be an no. You gotta go. All right, because they'll try to take over. All right, it happens at jobs. It happens all over the place. People will put themselves into your life, try to take over your life, try to become you, do the same things that you like to do. It's called narcissistic mirroring. And when people try to force themselves into your life, that's what some of them try to do. All right, and some of them, they're trying to learn you. They're trying to figure you out. All right, so like whatever, I'm telling you, people don't force themselves into your life for no reason. They're trying to learn you. They're trying to study you in some way, form, or fashion. They're trying to become you. People from your past, you'll look back and they'll have a similar style to you. You'll be like, wait a minute, that's what I was doing. That's what I like to do. And it's different when you honor a person. It's different when you respect a person. It's different when you admire a person. You won't be like, you won't mind giving them the admiration, like, yo, you taught me that. I like that. I got that from you. There's nothing wrong with that. Even a sound-minded person, if you come to them and be like, yo, it's a little creepy. You mind doing something else? They'd be like, oh, you felt that way? Sure. All right. I might have liked your style a little too much. I'll switch it up. Sorry about that. Those are sound-minded individuals. Those are people who you can communicate with. That person might actually, maybe some way, somehow, y'all might be able to have a little friendship or a partnership or whatever. Y'all might be able to actually click sooner or later because there's some kind of understanding. All right, that person may actually just have wanted to be your friend. That person may have tried to force the friendship. That person may have been a little forcey, but they may not be sick. They may not be a psychopath, a sociopath. They may not be trying to manipulate you. But when people are trying to force themselves into your life, is to try to get something. All right, I'm talking about people who aren't taking no for an answer. People who are just constantly trying to um, make themselves present. All right, you start off trying to talk to these people. They love bomb. All right, and it doesn't have to be a relationship type situation. Anybody could love bomb. All right, it could be a friend that's not a female that's just hitting you up constantly because they're trying to get into your life. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to control you. They're trying to get you under their leadership. They're trying to make you do what they want. All right. Some people, they come into your life with a whole program and a whole agenda, and you're clueless to it because you're a good person. Not that you're naive about it, because as soon as you pick up on it, no. As soon as you pick up on it, I'm cutting this person off. As soon as you pick up on it, I ain't dealing with them no more. I see where this is going. And that's why you have to trust your judgment. You got to trust the vibes, because when evil people come around, you're not gonna feel normal. You're not going to feel the way you feel around people who are good spirited. All right, when someone evil comes around, it's going to be a little spider sense that goes off. You're going to be like, boop, 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 boop. Wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Evil, evil. I sense evil. All right. And you got to get these people out your life and don't feel guilty about it. They will find friends. All right. Most likely they already have a group of friends. All right. Most likely, like these people like this, they always are around a whole bunch of people. They probably got a phone list full of contacts because they use people. So it's like, okay, this one's bone dry. Can't holler at this one. This person's tired of my BS. Let me contact you. Let me contact this one. And I've had that happen to me before in my life, where people just like and where people can think because they assume that you're lonely. They see you by yourself. Maybe when you were naive and you didn't have any friends and you didn't understand the value of alone time and appreciating yourself, people would try to force themselves into your reality, all right, because you didn't have anybody and they came across as genuine. And this is what the narcissistic mirroring is. These people will fake the funk to get what they want. They'll fake similar interests as you. They'll fake similar views as you. They'll try to act like they feel about things the same way you do. They'll try to act like they look at life the same way you do, like they have similar views. Oh yeah, I feel that way too. Oh yeah, that's how I look at that. That's how that man, yo, me too. It's not genuine and it's not real. All right, friendships happen naturally. It's something that occurs naturally. It's not something that has to be forced. If it has to be forced, that's not good. All right, if somebody is constantly texting you and it's unwanted, all right, it's not like you're cool with this person, it's not like you're friends with this person. I'm talking about somebody that's like trying to control your day kind of thing. Like people will come into your life and like maybe you're a quiet person, maybe you're an introvert, maybe you stay to yourself. People prey on people like that. So if you're introverted, if you're quiet, if you stay to yourself, make sure you know how to say no. Make sure you know how to set boundaries. Those are going to be your superpowers because people think that those kind of people are weak and they're going to try to come into your life and try to control and take over your life. We doing this today. We going here today. You coming with me and we going to do that. Well, I got plans. I got this. Nah, we doing this. No, no. All right, don't feel. And the thing is, they will use your own issues against you. All right, especially if you're a person that may have abandonment issues. All right, maybe you had fear of abandonment as a child. Maybe you had fear of abandonment when you were younger, and you would please people just to keep them around. These types of people who love bomb, narcissists, sociopaths, people like that, they have what's called cognitive um, emotion. All right, no, it's called cognitive emotional intelligence. They can pick up on people's weaknesses and they could pick up on people's flaws really easily. All right, these narcissistic people, they're not unarmed out here. All right, like I said, manipulative people, they live in a world of their own. They have a whole mindset of their own. They have a whole game of their own, and they have tricks up their sleeves. They prey on people that are alone. They prey on people that have whose flaws they could pick up on. They look for weaknesses in people. So if you have certain weaknesses, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not weak. You just have to be aware of your weaknesses. You have to work on them, and you gotta strengthen your strengths and not focus on your weaknesses so much. So you have to focus on your strengths and also, right, focus on your strengths so that way you don't focus on your weaknesses so much, but you focus on your strengths and you strengthen the weaknesses. You don't you strengthen the areas in your life that you need to become stronger at. All right, so saying no is going to be your superpower, and setting boundaries is going to be your superpower around people like this. And as a person that's empathetic, as a person that wants the best for people, as a person that don't want to hurt nobody, you're going to have to learn how to not feel guilty about these things, because feeling guilty is going to crush you. All right. Feeling guilty may entrap you in an unwanted, toxic relationship or friendship. Well, I don't want so and so to be alone. Well, I done chilled with this person for a little bit. They're not that bad. Got to be careful with that. You can be a detriment to yourself if you're not strong enough in certain areas, and you have to realize when people are being toxic, it's gonna be a dead giveaway. All right, they're gonna say really rude things in the form of jokes. All right, their jokes aren't gonna be the type of jokes that you laugh at. They're going to be cruel jokes. They're going to be coming at your person. They're going to be coming at you personally. And the things that they say are going to make you feel weird, and they're going to belittle you. Good people don't belittle other people. That's a tactic used by evil people to make you doubt yourself so that they can have control over you. So you're going to have to be careful around those kinds of people. All right. Um, when people are coming into your life and trying to force themselves into your life, it's for personal gain. They're trying to gain something over you. You may not be aware of certain aspects of yourself. You may not be aware of your gifts. And this is why being alone is so important, because you get to spend time with God and He'll show you what you're supposed to be doing with your life if you ask Him, if you talk to Him, if you get close to Him. All right. If you don't have any friends, if you're an introvert, if you're a quiet person, if you don't like getting into trouble, you don't like bothering people, the best thing you could do if you're one of those kinds of people is develop a relationship with God first, and develop a relationship and a friendship with God and yourself first. All right. Because if not, people will use that against you. All right. People will use against you the fact that um, you're not so strong in certain areas. All right. Maybe you didn't have a lot of friends. All right. People can see that. Oh, this person doesn't have a lot of friends. People will take advantage of that. Everybody wants friends. That's a human psychological need, to want to be around other people, to want to have friends. But you have people that prey on people and that take advantage of that. So don't let people prey on you out here, and don't let people take advantage of the fact that maybe you got to work on yourself. And that's what that alone time is for. That's why you're alone. It's nothing to feel bad about. But the thing is, people need to realize why they're alone. God is trying to keep you safe. He's trying to protect you from people, because there's certain things that you have to work on yourself first. All right. God's not going to just throw you out to the wolves. All right. It is going to be some things that you have to improve and work on, so that way when you get around people, you could see if they're trying to manipulate you, see if they're trying to take advantage of you in the form of a friendship. And the thing is, they'll belittle you and they'll talk down on you, and like they can't hide their fakeness. So sooner or later, like I said, their jokes are going to make you scratch your head. They're not going to be funny. Their jokes are going to feel like they're coming at you personally. But then when you check them on it, they're going to gaslight you, and they're going to be like, I'm your friend. Why would I do that? I'm your friend. Why would I do that? Horns just popping up right out of their head. So you have to watch out. All right. These people are going to try to control you. Nobody that's your friend should ever try to control you or try to make you do something, or they shouldn't be making you feel uncomfortable. And another thing to look out for is the silence. If y'all don't have anything in common, if y'all can't reach no common ground, if there's nothing to talk about, if there's like literally like dead silence between y'all, and like the next time y'all talk is when somebody else comes around, and now a conversation is brewing, cut these people off. All right. When you notice the difference between your relationship with that friend and the difference between other people's relationship with that quote unquote friend, you're going to notice that there's a shift in the dynamic between you and this person. Y'all don't really talk like that when y'all are around. There's nothing really in common that you guys have. This person is just keeping you around to keep tabs on you. They're like a monitoring spirit. All right. They've attached themselves to you. And now that they see that you're starting to pick up on their falseness. Now they're going to start to, like, they're not going to be able to hide who they truly are. All right, because it's fake. And when something is fake, it's not real. You can't hide it. You like it, when you're real, you're going to see. All right, you're going to be able to see, like, this person's not genuine. This person is fake. This person is trying to use me. All right, and you're going to see that. Don't bring it up to the person. Don't talk to the person about it, because they're not going to be honest to you. They're going to lie to you about it, because they're a liar. All right, everybody is not as honest as they could possibly be. All right, sometimes you have to lie to get out of certain situations because people are toxic, or sometimes not lie, but you're just not honest because you're trying to protect yourself. All right, so sometimes you have to be dishonest to protect yourself, but to just be full blown out here lying and not being truthful for the sake of getting things, for the sake of manipulation, for the sake of using people, you're going to see that in these types of individuals. All right. So make sure that when people are trying to be your friend, it's genuine. It happens mutually. It's not forced. All right. This person is not blowing you up all the time. This person is not using you for what you can offer them. This person is not disrespecting your space and the things that you like to do. Most likely, people who do that are not going to care about your personal time. And it's nothing wrong with people hitting you up. The person may like you a lot. The person may be interested in you. You just have to set a boundary. All right. A person that's actually your friend is going to respect that, and they're going to honor that. But if you don't tell them, if you don't communicate, they won't know. So just because somebody is hitting you up a little bit more than average, it doesn't make them a bad person. They're not a bad person. This person probably thinks you're cool. All right, this person probably is a good person. All right, just because somebody does that doesn't make them a bad person. But I keep referencing that just so people understand, and just so you won't cut off any good people who are actually meant to be in your life for a reason. All right, there are people who are meant to be in your life for a reason. There are people who are only meant to be in your life for a season. All right, and the people who are meant to be in your life for a season, they're going to be manipulative. They're going to try to control you. And the things that they're going to try to do to you when they're around you aren't going to be beneficial to you, aren't going to be good to you. And you're going to have to make the best decision for you, so that way you don't end up in a bad situation. Because people who are like this, they don't care about your well-being. So they're not going to be putting you first. They're not going to be putting the friendship first. They're only going to be putting themselves first and what they can get from you. So you have to be careful around people like that, and you have to guard your time. All right. People who are your real friend, they're going to respect you. They're going to respect your time. They're going to respect you as a person. They're going to respect your hobbies, your interests, the things that you like to do. They're going to care about them as much as you do, maybe even a little more. All right. So people that are good, genuine people, they don't have to force anything. People who are good, genuine people, they don't have to try to make themselves a part of your life. They can genuinely let things happen, and they can genuinely just allow the friendship to flow easily. They can't stop us. They might watch us, they might try to crop us, but they can't stop us. So, anyway, don't allow people to force themselves into your life, because it's not going to benefit you. You have to be straightforward. If somebody is a fake friend, you don't have to be rude. You don't got to talk about them behind their back. You don't have to be a bad person about it. All right. You don't have to try to destroy this person. But what you have to do is you got to be upfront. You got to be straight up, and you got to be honest with them. This friendship isn't working out. It'd be better off if we weren't friends. And if that person is hurt by that, so be it. You're going to have to learn how to be okay with hurting other people, because other people will use you, manipulate you, and disregard you and not care about how they make you feel. So you got to be careful around people like that. People aren't going to care about other people when they're trying to get what they want. People aren't going to care about other people when they're trying to get what they want. They're only going to care about what they want. So when people are only trying to care about what they want, you're going to see that. You're going to see their manipulative ways. You're going to see that this person is only trying to use me, and you're going to have to get that person out of your life because it's not going to be good for you in the long run. That person is a leech. Nobody wants a leech around them. A leech is not a real friend. A leech is a fake friend. A leech is a fake person. And one thing that real people got to stay away from is fake people. All right? Fake people hate people. Fake people hate people. All right? Fake people are going to be trying to control you. They're not going to care about the things that you enjoy. It's only going to be them, whatever they want. And sometimes people are busy. Sometimes people got to get things done. All right? So if you're one of those people, don't be fake. Be honest with people. Yo, I care about you. I think you're a cool person, but I use majority of my time to improve myself. There are some things that I'm trying to do with my life, and I want to make changes in my life for the better. I want to become a better person. I want to become a greater person. Hater, I want to become what I want to become. And I really value this friendship, but I can't allow it to knock me off my path. I can't allow anything to knock me off my path. Amen. All right. I can't allow the time that I use for me because I really care about that time. I really care about the things that I'm trying to do or doing in my life. I really care about that. I also care about you. But the thing is, I have to focus on this because this is very important to me. And if I don't do this, I'm not going to reach a certain level in life. I'm not going to become what I'm meant to become in life. All right. So not everybody is trying to throw you off your path. Not everybody is trying to take you away from your good. Not everybody is trying to destroy your life. But you will have people that just totally disregard you, your wants, your well-being, your intentions, the things I'm gonna say your interests, just because they're only out to get from you what they want to get from you. All right. And some people will try to insert themselves in your life just for their gain. And those are the people who are going to try to manipulate you because they're going to constantly have to try to change the dynamic, change things, switch things up just to keep you around. Real friends aren't going to do that. All right. Real friends are going to be with you thick and thin. Real friends are going to be understanding. If somebody is not understanding, if somebody is getting mad, if somebody is catching an attitude because you got to do you, or you can't go out, or you can't spend time with them, or you haven't answered them back, that's a red flag. That's a problem. A real friend, if you don't hit them back in a couple days, they're going to check on you and they're going to care about you and they're going to be like, hey, you all right? But they're not going to be upset. They're going to know because you communicate with them. And that's why communication is key in any relationship. Whether you're dating a person, whether you're friends with a person, family, communication is key. So when you try to communicate to people and they step all over that, that's somebody disrespecting your boundaries. That's somebody that's evil. That's somebody that's fake. That's somebody that's manipulative. That's somebody that's toxic. That's somebody that is sick. And that is somebody that you don't need in your life because that person is going to bring you down and they're going to stop everything that you got going on. And who needs that? Nobody needs their flow corrupted or stopped just because a person is corrupted and trying to stop you. Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. So learn to say no, set boundaries. All right. Even if it's difficult to say no, say it anyway. All right. Even if it's difficult to set boundaries, set them anyway. You're going to get better at it. All right. You're going to get more respect from people. You're gonna gain more strength, and you're going to feel better as a person. You're not going to feel like a weak person. You're not going to feel like somebody that people can take advantage of or walk all over. And then when you start doing that, you're going to deal with these people a little less and a little lesser and a little lesser because they're not going to sense that energy on you because they have that cognitive emotional ability to sense those things. Their radar is not going to go up on you. They're not going to see you as somebody that is easily manipulated. And that's what you want. All right. So be careful of that person who keeps trying to force themselves into your life. If they're like the negative, sick, toxic person that I just finished describing. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. We still keeping it going anyway. They couldn't stop us and they never can. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, love, and light. Extra hard for the extra hard heads.